Hey guys, it's Alam, and today I'm just going to share with you guys a couple more discoveries that I made with regards to the Farlands in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now, to start off this video, I'm going to teleport to the corner stripe lands. So, let's do /TP 16,777,216 100 16,777,216. Alright, so when the map loads, so we will see the corner stripe lands when the map loads in here. And notice how the water in the normal rendering area just stops, and then the stripe lands begin. Or the polka dot lands in the case of the corner. So the way the stripe lands render out is actually due to the way the numbers are rounded and floating point, when the integers can no longer be represented exactly, like 16,777,217. We'll just round back to 16,777,216, which is why you don't actually see the block at 16,777,216 exactly. Whereas 16,777,218, which is where this first stripe of water actually is, can be exactly represented. And 16,777,219, I believe, will round to 16,777,220. Or something. I'm actually not overly sure about the last part. But now let's teleport to negative 16,777,216 100 negative 16,777,216. So when this loads in here, you're actually going to see that the negative stripe lands initiate in a different fashion. Instead of just the water just stops, the first water stripe will actually overlap with the last normal block. Which is pretty weird. And this was me messing around before. Look at this. And just look at this. If we place an endstone brick block up here, if I try to place another block in front of that, well, actually I can put a block there. Actually, I need to teleport another couple blocks in 16,777,220, 85, negative 16,777,210, I believe. That's where I am right now. Actually, no, that put me further away, but I can still move back there. So if I keep going, you're actually going to see the block appears. It's just invisible at first, yet it really is still there. And then when I place another block, a stretched out block will appear. All right. So that's not the only thing new that I found so far. I just now head to /TP 12,550,745 100 12,550,745. Now the game will actually put me one block over where I teleported for whatever reason. And you're going to see the Farlands load up. And one thing you'll notice, actually, is that the XFarlands are not as repetitive as the ZFarlands. Like in the XFarlands, you'll see the same tunnel shape here are repeated usually only 4 times. Well, down here it actually is repeated about 8 times. Yet on the Z-axis, more often than not, the same tunnel shapes are repeated 8 times, if not even more. And this actually looks like a bridge down there. So I believe this to be due to the fact that more equations are used in interpolation on the x-axis than on the z-axis, which is the same reason why the XFarlands degrade earlier than the ZFarlands. And all right, and it might even be why this sky grid generated it all here. Well, since I discovered it goes forever on the z-axis, and as I showed in the last video. And I also found that no sky grid material actually generates below y coordinate 24 down here. And of course, this is once again all material from the patch I made my first of these recent videos on. So, yeah. And one last thing. if I teleport to 8,388,608, 100, 8,388,608, you're going to see, if I go over in this direction, you're going to see a pretty normal looking cave. Yeah. So the cave spawning before 2 to 23 is perfectly normal. Yet caves after 2 to 23 generate quite blocky. And let's see if I can find an example around here. No, doesn't seem like I'm finding any caves around here. Oh, there's one. Of course, it's still before 8,388,608 on the x-axis, yet beyond it on the z-axis. So it'll only be a little bit blocky. So this is obviously due to floating point precision loss into cave generation, and I believe it would occur in Java as well at 2 to the power 52. So yeah, guys, that's all I've got for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell, click all for all notifications. Goodbye.